Joining us are two representatives from two of DECA's national sponsors on the collegiate levels. Thank you all for joining us. If you all don't mind introducing yourselves to our members, just giving us your name, which university you all are affiliated with, what you do for the university, and what's your connection to DECA.
My name is Tom Gauthier. I'm with Johnson Wales University. I am the Director of Educator Partnerships and Scholarship Programs there. I am also a member of the National Advisory Board for DECA.
Hi, and I'm Mike Hampton. I'm Dean of the College of Hospitality Management at Lynn University, which is in Boca Raton, Florida, and I'm also a member of the National Advisory Board.
Okay. Thank you guys again for joining us. We're just going to talk a little bit about the collegiate experience and what our members can look for in that next step of their lives, that of hopefully attending a university. Tom, what do you look for in potential students from the collegiate perspective?
We're looking for a well-rounded student. Obviously, academics is important for any university. You know, we're not setting people up for failure, so we have to make sure they're prepared academically. The other things that we look for, and that's why DECA students are such a great fit at Johnson Wales University, is a well-rounded student. Students that believe in community service, community learning, you know, people that believe in the leadership aspect and things like that.
And Mike, for our members who are going through the high school experience and the DECA experience today, what can our members, or what should our members be doing today to prepare for college life?
Well, that's a very good question, and I think that DECA is doing already a very good job of helping students prepare for the college experience because of the kinds of exposures that they're getting in the programs now. There are some additional things, though, that could help enhance their preparation, and we believe that any student that takes advanced courses in the college environment where they can earn dual enrollment credits, that helps get them a foundation to know what the expectations are at the college level so that they come in with that orientation set to go, and they can then hit the ground running much more quickly and become much more productive quickly in the college environment.
Well, you know, our demographics for DECA members are high school students, and a lot of our membership are made up of juniors and seniors, but we also have sophomores and some freshmen who are involved in the organization. We have a lot of seniors who are graduating this year who are still kind of uneasy about which college they'll be attending, and we have juniors who will be going through the college admissions process in the fall. What advice do you have for for students, and how do they know that a university is the right fit for them?
Visiting is the most important thing. These students need to visit in as early as possible. Junior year is a great time to stop visiting. Many different universities like Johnson Wales, we have special events for students to come onto campus as juniors, you know, stay at the dormitories, experience the academic life and things like that. Again, that's the most important thing, to really visit the school, and students will know most of the time right away if that school's for them or not.
Okay. And we know that college is an expensive endeavor that families embark upon to ensure the success of their children. What advice do you have for our members on how to deal with that financial burden, especially today with the economic times that we face as a country?
You know, that's another very good question, because there are several options that are available for students. Certainly you can go through the traditional student loan process to ensure that you get the financial aid that comes through the institution and through other outside resources. So many times students need to look at what are the scholarships that also are available by the particular area of discipline in which they intend to study, because there may be scholarship funds specific to marketing, for example, or specific to finance, specific to, in my area, hospitality, that many students might not consider, and so they should look at that. Students also have the opportunity to go through work-study programs at many institutions where they can work while they're actually going to school, and they can generate additional funds for support in that way. There are many foundations that offer grants to students to study in a particular discipline. So they need to look at that wide range of different options as they start to go through, but there are many of them that are there.
Okay. And once we've, as students, gone through the application process, we've met the criteria on what admissions counselors are looking for in potential students. We've applied for scholarships and grants, and we have our work-study programs, or we have our student loans, and we are actually now on a college campus. What are the keys to being successful in our college careers?
Okay, a lot of that is networking, getting involved in as many activities as you possibly can. Obviously, academics come first, and you have to make sure you balance that out well. At Johnson Wales University, we do have a Delta Epsilon Chi chapter, or collegiate DECA chapter now. And our students are very, very involved. As a matter of fact, we sent 49 students just from one campus here. We sent about 70 students from Johnson & Wales in total to ICDC last week. Students stay very active in that. Obviously, that helps them to prepare, to do internships, externships, work on campus, get part-time jobs in your field while you're at the universities, to start getting your foot in the door. It's not just education, it's experience, and you can get the experience at the same time you do your education. So it's very involved to get involved in a lot of activities, community service, community learning, helping out the community next to where the college are attending.
Okay. And if we can just kind of follow up with the keys for success in college, how have you experienced, as a national sponsor of DECA, obviously you all have been involved with the organization and seen students come from our organization onto Lynn's campus in Florida. What do you think are the advantages that students have when they reach Lynn University and they step on campus? What are the advantages that they have from their involvement in DECA during their time in high school?
What we find is that DECA students tend to have those leadership qualities that give them the opportunity to jump right into some of those engagement activities that Tom was just talking about. We see that they're the ones that usually take on the opportunity to participate in student government right away, to make decisions and be involved there. But I also see that DECA students learn not to be shy, that they come right out, and if they have questions in class, they're the first to raise their hands to participate in class discussions. They'll be the first to take on the leadership role in a project, for example, in a course, or they'll be the ones that'll take the time to go out and meet with a professor after class or before class to ask additional questions and ask for additional insight. So those students come best prepared to be able to take on those challenges of college because they've gotten that not so shy orientation already.
Yes. All right. Thank you guys so very much for joining us here today, and thank you guys for your support of our organization, our members, and the mission of DECA. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. For DECA Direct, this is Isaac Robinson.